Hello, Bill here, and I'm going to show you the fastest and easiest way to strip wallpaper. I find a lot of people have trouble stripping wallpaper and really do it the hardest way possible. The easiest way to strip it is to go ahead and first step, look at your wallpaper, find a corner, and try to peel. See if you could possibly peel the whole wallpaper in one sheet. If you can't, and it only peels like it does here, in little bits and pieces, stop. Don't go any further and go to step 2. Now step 2, I have a product here, which I like to use. I mix it with water, and it's called Diff. Now there are other products out there too, and you might prefer one of those. This is my favorite. I mix it with water into a garden sprayer. There are many different kinds of garden sprayers. You can find the little ones will work too. It'll just take a little longer. Mine's a little big here. This is an ortho garden sprayer. And you go ahead and you take your garden sprayer and you pump it up. And you'll go ahead and you'll wet down the wallpaper. This is by far the easiest way to wet down your wallpaper. Some people use sponges and rollers. I find that the messiest, every which way you do it, it's going to be pretty messy. But at least with the sprayer, the water will hit the wallpaper, settle on the wallpaper, and whereas if you wipe on water, it'll dry right off. But this way, it'll kind of rest the water on there and give it more time to sit and penetrate the paper, which is what we want. And adjust your sprayer so it isn't too streamy but a little more misty. Now, once you've done that, go around and do all your wallpaper. If you're doing an entire room, I suggest you do the entire room. This will give the chemical and the water more time to penetrate into the paper. So go around, do the room. I would go around and do it 2, 3, maybe 4 times. Taking your time, probably over about a half-hour period, maybe even longer. After you're done and the wallpaper seems to be pretty wet and you've gone around a couple times and it's wet, go ahead and try another test and see if you can peel a whole sheet of wallpaper. If you can't, my suggestion is to wait, because you're going to give yourself a lot of work. If it can come off with the chemical, you'd be better off waiting and taking a little more time, going around and wetting the paper again. So go around and do that again and give it a little more time. Making sure it's not drying, so making sure that you keep the wallpaper wet. And then, when you finally get to a point where you've gone around a few times and some time has passed, and you try a whole sheet and it's starting to come off, now you're successful with this step 2. And I'll be right back to show you step 3.